Oh, gosh damn it. Boom. All right, Saints fans. So sorry for the late start with the audio, but we have zero control over the PA system, and they've been playing music the whole time, so that gets us in trouble with YouTube. But here we are at gorgeous Baylor Field. This is an unbelievable campus. I mean, top notch. We have a beautiful evening, not a whole lot of wind. It is chilly, but the game changer is the lack of wind. So we walked around a good bit earlier today, and the wind was biting. So we're looking good right now. There is minimal wind to talk about, and which is a good thing because this is a short porch here at this ballpark. It kind of reminds me of those fields at Cooperstown back when we were 12 years old. So we're about to throw the first pitch. Jay Dill is the big right-hander for the Baylor Red Raiders. Jay is a Mizzou commit, and our leadoff man, shortstop Michael Dallas, is up to bat. Here comes the first pitch of the game. That's a fastball down and away. Michael's quickly out in front. 1 ball, no strikes. This field's 315 down the line, 340 in the gaps, and that almost got him. That's another hard fastball in that buzzed by Michael's belt for a 2-0 count. Not sure what it is dead center, but it's 340 in the gaps. Batter's eye in center field. Stop, and he cannot make the play. That's an infield hit from Michael Dallas. That was just kind of a swing and bunt. It was hard enough to get by the pitcher Dill, and that's just no play. It's in no man's land right there in that triangle between the pitcher, third, and short. Corona, the Wake Forest signee shortstop, came flying in and did what he could do, but Michael's got enough wheels to beat that ball out. So we've got a swinging, beautifully placed bunt single to lead off the game, and that brings up our catcher, right-handed hitting, Jonas Sutton. Here's a little wind whipping up, maybe just right in time for Jonah to bang one out the dead center. That'd be sweet. Here comes the pitch. High fastball. Good job by the Saints. 1-0 to Jonas Sutton. Coach Craig Hopkins down at third base flashing the signals. I have a feeling Coach Hop's going to continue to be very aggressive. That's a good hard strike, outer half. Good take by Jonah, unless he was looking for that pitch. Looked like it painted the black. Big right-hander Jay Dill is going to be taking his game to Missouri next year. 1-1 the count. Michael Dallas leading off first. Good hard fastball, little up. Jonah swung through it. Good aggressive swing. So we got 1-2 on the count. To the Saints catcher, Jonas Sutton. Michael Dallas leading off first, led off the game with a infield single that he beat out. Chattanooga is one beautiful city. Quick snap throw to first. Michael's back in safely. One ball, 2 strikes. Top of the first inning. Briarcrest Saints versus the Baylor Red Raiders. Almost got him. Another fastball up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I like the attack plan so far with the pitcher Dill. That's the 3rd pitch he's thrown in hard. So obviously the scouting report is, or at least their plan of attack against our Saints batters is try to dominate the inner half and open up that middle out like we like to do. That hopefully Preston Ewing is going to do much of the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Fastball outside corner. Good pitch. Jonah couldn't pull the trigger. So we got 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Now batting for the Saints, third baseman Tyler Harrington. Tyler has played here before. I think a couple years ago. He was either a freshman or a sophomore. He went big fly dead center, I think, with his dad in the outfield, as in beyond the outfield fence. That's a fist job that's going to get over the shortstop's head, and that's in for a base hit. Saints have something cooking. So that was a fist job. Fortunately, he's swinging an aluminum bat, because if he wasn't, that would have probably been a floater to the shortstop, but Tyler's strong enough to muscle that ball to the outfield. So we got a man on first and second, 1 out. And first baseman Trey Bird hitting. See Trey stay hot here. He's been hot with runners in scoring position. I don't have the updated stats, but I know he's well over 300. First baseman's playing behind Tyler at first. First pitch fastball outside corner, taken for a strike. Dill looks like he's got pretty good command of the strike zone, even though he's let a few go too inside, but he's working inside, outside. Haven't seen too many hooks yet. Don't know what kind of off-speed pitches, but he's really trying to dominate the fastball early. 0-1 count, Trey Bird. There's his hook. That was a nice late break. Trey took that one for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Dill's quickly on top. First and second, no balls, 2 strikes. Big right-hander Jay Dill. Oh, got him. Fastball outer half. Pretty good heat. Got it by Trey. That's the second strikeout of the inning for Dill. We got 2 outs, and lefty swinging Eli Smith up to bat.
Number 6, Eli Smith.
Eli's been aggressive early in the count this year, especially on heaters. He hadn't let too many strike fastballs by him. Let's hope he continues here and jumps on a ball early in the count. Good swing. Dill got it by him, but a good aggressive swing by Eli. No balls, 1 strike. He's done a fine job going the opposite field on hard-throwing right-handers. Let's see how Dill attacks Eli early. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, first and second, top of the first inning. Good swing. Little up, little bit late on that hack. No balls, 2 strikes to Eli Smith. How about a spike job right here and the ball in the dirt on an 0-2. Get to the backstop, we move up, and then a 2-run single. I like that a lot. No balls, 2 strikes to Eli. 2 outs, top of the first inning. A big 2-out hit here. Got him. Fastball up, he elevated and got it by him. So he struck out the side, and Saints got a couple runners on, couldn't bring him home here in the first inning. No balls, no runs on 2 hits and no errors in the top of the first inning for the Saints. I can go through the lineups. So we had Michael led off, Jonah, Tyler, Trey, Eli, and then we got Josh Russell.
Mac and James Smith. They're here to watch baseball for the first time, and we know they love it.
So Josh is playing center. He's hitting in the 6th hole. Drew Atkins will be DHing. He's hitting 7th. Tate Gentleman is in left field, hitting 8th, and Mick Arney is playing second base and batting 9th. Preston Ewing's on the bump tonight for our Saints. And I'll go through the Baylor lineup shortly. They're about to play some music, so I'm going to jump off right now. Whoop. Actually, we are A-OK. I'll just go through the Baylor lineup when they come up to bat. So Preston's 2-0 in 2 starts. And they're about to play some music, so we'll jump off here for a second. All right, we're about to start the bottom of the first inning, and the leadoff man for the Baylor Red Raiders is Wake Forest signee Danny Corona. Danny's the shortstop. Left-handed batter. Preston's had two very nice outings. He had a couple shaky innings in his second start, but corrected things, made a little timing and mechanical adjustment, settled in, and threw 6 innings of no-hit ball his second outing. First pitch, fastball up to the left-handed swinging Danny Corona. So far this season, Preston's got a .583 ERA through 2 starts. That's a good pitch. That's a breaking ball. Caught it right at the knees. Very nice late break to it. Preston's going to need that pitch to bite tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff man, Corona. Good pitch, fastball, got the outer half. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Preston looks relaxed. I like his motion. Very fluid. Looks confident out there. Liking what we're seeing so far. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the first inning. That's a good pitch. Looked like a fastball, outer half. Corona hacked at it, fouled it off over the home dugout. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tate's playing him a little into the gap. Eli's deep, standard positioning and right. And Josh is maybe shaded just a little bit in the right center field gap. There you go. That's an infield pop-up. Let's see somebody take charge here. Nope. Oh, gosh. The pitcher took charge. Very nice. Don't see that very often, but hey, pitchers are really good athletes. Preston's played a lot of ball. Took charge early. Tyler allowed him to, and he made the catch. So that is an F1. 1 out. Second batter for Baylor is the second baseman, Henry Godbout. So we got 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. First batter pop up in the infield that Preston, the pitcher, took care of. Here comes the first pitch to the second baseman, Godbout. Fastball up, ball 1. Took the pitch. Preston, so far this season, he's got 17 strikeouts in 12 innings. He's only given up 3 hits in 12 innings. Not a bad start. That's another fastball up and in. 2 balls, no strikes to Godbout. First 2 balls to the second batter in the lineup. Both of them up, about in the same spot. That one may have been a little bit more in. Positioning Tate. He's moving over a little more standard positioning. Pretty well straight up. That's a good swing. Fastball. Looked like maybe it was middle out. Swung through it. Foul ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Preston Ewing battling Henry Godbout, second baseman for Baylor. We're in the bottom of the first inning in Chattanooga. Gorgeous night for baseball. Beautiful ballpark. Unbelievable campus. We're right on the water, and it is a sight to behold. That next pitch was up. Another fastball. 3 balls, 1 strike. To the second baseman, Godbout. Let's saw him off right here. Get us an infield ground out. 3 balls, 1 strike. Comes a pitch. Fastball, outer half. His umpire looks like he's giving him about 2 to 3 inches on the corners. Hopefully Preston's going to take advantage of that. That was a called strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count pitch coming. He's got the signal. Rears back, pumps it. That's a hard ball. The shortstop, Dallas, has got it. About 3 steps to his left. Fantastic jump. Corrals it. Got pretty good wood on it. May have been a fastball in. I don't think he got massive or the most wood that he can get on it, but he hit it good. Ball had some hair on it. And Michael stabbed it to running to his left for the second out of the inning. That's an L6 if you're scoring at home. We got 2 outs. And the third baseman, South Carolina Gamecock signee, Cooper Kinney up the bat. He's another lefty. So we've gone lefty, righty, lefty so far to lead off this game. It's a good pitch. Fastball fouled straight back. No balls, 1 strike. So 2 out of the first 3 batters of the game so far. Preston's been on top, 0-1. We like seeing that early. He did a lot of that his opening start, and he had one fine outing. He threw 6 complete. We ended up getting a run rule, but he threw a complete game. Good pitch. Oof. Looked like another fastball may have been just down. Good pitch, though. Right around that plate. That evens the count 1-1. Third baseman Cooper Kinney. Comes the 1-1 pitch. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Oop. Little down. And in. Tyler's back at third with a left-handed batter and 2 outs. Bird's back on the edge of the grass, as is Mick. Outfield straight up. Preston's got the signal from Jonah. 2-1 pitch coming. Rears and throws. Good hook. Nice late break. Came back in and got that outer half. Excellent pitch. That evens the count at 2-2. So he's thrown 3 breaking balls, and he's thrown 3 breaking balls for strikes. Like seeing that. 2-2. Let's finish this with a good, clean first inning here. 2-2 pitch coming. He's got it. Fastball, fouled it off. Jonah held on to it for strike 3. Excellent first inning for Preston Ewing. No runs on no hits, no errors, and through 1 complete, 0-0. Baylor and the Saints. All right, we're back on, and leading off the top of the second inning is center fielder Josh Russell.
Down to bat, 21, Joshua Russell.
Josh had an excellent game his last game. 2 hard hits. One took an outside fastball to right field. That's a first pitch breaking ball outside. Got by the catcher. Good take for Josh. And then later in the game, he pulled one right between the hole at short and third. So Josh is really coming around. 2 nice hits last game. That was a fastball, a little up. Got it right off the end of the bat. That evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Good aggressive swing by Josh. Top of the second inning, score 0-0. Mizzou signee Jay Dill on the bump for the Baylor Red Raiders. That's a fastball down and away. 2 balls, no strikes to the speedy center fielder Josh Russell. Josh is leading the team in stolen bases. Not a shock. That's a Hard fastball. Another hack by Josh. Foul ball to the right side. Out of play. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Getting good aggressive swings on the pitcher. We'll start straightening things out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Fastball up. Good take by Josh. Those are tough to lay off. They look so good, and frankly, you're not going to do much with it besides swing and miss or pop it up. So good take by Josh right there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Josh Russell. It's ground ball to shortstop. He's safe. Oh, he's safe. Shortstop laid back. As soon as I saw him lay back, it wasn't a particularly hard hit ball, but a pretty routine play. And I saw the shortstop Corona lay back, and he obviously has not seen Josh run. Because as soon as I saw him not attack, I felt strongly that Josh was going to beat it out, and he did. That's a base hit, which brings up our DH, Drew Atkins. So Josh leads off with an infield single. Again, Josh runs like a rabid dog is chasing him. He beat that ball out. Here comes a pitch. Good take by Drew. First pitch fastball up, 1-0. He has thrown many balls up. Love to see him get one right in Drew's wheelhouse right here. 1 ball, no strikes. Josh Russell leading off first. That was a snap throw back to first. He's in there safely. Left fielder's a little bit shaded towards center. Center fielder is a little shaded towards right. 1 ball, no strikes. DH, Drew Atkins. Here's a fastball right down the middle, taken by Drew. 1 ball, 1 strike to our designated hitter, Drew Atkins. Drew's got a good power bat. He's got some sock, aggressive hitter, good base runner, heck of a ball player. Fastball up and in, good take by Drew. Couldn't do anything with that pitch if he hacked at it. All right, so we got the count in his favor. Hot may want to do something here. Josh runs like a jackrabbit. Good pitch to 1 run right here. 2 balls, 1 strike. He's going to need to come right at Drew right here. That's a CNI. Oh, second baseman handled it. So that was not a particularly hard hit ball to the second baseman's left. Perfectly placed. Second baseman had a long way to go. The first baseman initially went after it, decided against it smartly, peeled back to cover first, and the second baseman couldn't find a handle once he gloved it. So Drew's on. Josh is on second. Drew's on first. I'm not sure if they're going to give him an error. That would have been a close play, even if he fielded it cleanly. We'll have to see what the official scorer fields it. And since I'm the official scorer for this game, I call that one a hit. So we got 2 hits to lead off the top of the 2nd inning. Tate Gentleman up the bat. Tate squares. Oh, nuts. So we're looking to sacrifice. First pitch, I thought it was out. Tate thought so too, pulled the bat back. And umpire called it a strike. So he's in the hole, 0-1. We got a man on first and second, top of the 2nd inning. Tate's going to square again. Fastball up. Good take. Can't bunt that one. So we need Tate to get this bunt down right here. Move up in that batter's box. Do his job. This kind of player Tate is and has to remain. Do all the little things to help your team win. Get that bunt down. Hit behind runners. Make the routine play on defense. Probably going to have him square again. It looks like he is. Fake pickoff at second. May have had a play on. Too much time was taken, so Dill, pitcher, decided to step off the mound. He's going to reset here. We got a 1 ball, 1 strike. Second to left fielder Tate Gentleman. Man on first and second. Drew beat out an infield. Josh beat out an infield hit, lead it off, and Drew did the second batter of the game. So we got a man on first and second. Tate Gentleman up the bat. Pick off at second. Josh sniffed it out, and he's safe. The defense will do that just to try to shorten that lead of the runner on second, give him a better opportunity to get that force out at third. What Tate's looking to do is get this ball to the third baseman, so they got to make a decision between the pitcher and the third baseman on who's going to cover. That'll pretty well guarantee. Tate does a beautiful job. That is a big-time bunt. Oh, had to be one heck of a play by the third baseman even to get that out. That's a perfectly placed sacrifice bunt. Third baseman had to come all the way in. So we're cooking with gas. We got a man on second and third now. And the hot-hitting Mick Arney. There's not a hotter hitter in our lineup right now than Mick Arney. His average is probably just a tick below 500. He was hitting 444 going into the last game, and he had a couple more hits. So he is in fuego. And this is why Coach Hops got Mick hitting in the 9-hole. He's not a 9-hole hitter. The dude can flat out rake. But he wants to be able to flip that lineup and have hitters like Mick up with runners in scoring position. So sacrifice bunt for Gentleman. So we got one out, man on second and third. Drew Atkins is leading off second. Josh Russell leading off third. And the sweet swinging Mick Arney's up the bat. Infield's in. Top of the second inning. They want to cut down. That's a base hit! Hard hit ball on the first pitch. Right between the hole. Uh-oh. Ball gets by the cutoff man. Heck of a job by Mick Arney. Corona may have been able to make that play if they had the infield back, but no way with the infield in. That was a one-hopper that scooted through the infield to Corona's right, and that's an RBI hit for Mick Arney. And that takes us back to the top of the lineup. Sweet swinging Michael Dallas up. Drew Atkins leading off third. Mick Arney leading off first. Mick can steal a bag. Very good speed and a heady base runner. So Saints draw first blood. They're up 1-0 here in the top of the second inning. Michael had a perfectly placed swing and bunt past the pitcher to the left of the third sacker and in front of the shortstop Corona, who looks to be a fantastic player, but I don't care if it was Derek Jeter, he wasn't going to throw out Michael. Second pitch was a breaking ball that broke out away. Michael took it for a strike, and he's on top. Well, the count says 1-1, but I thought it was 2 balls, no strikes. I may have missed one. 2-0, I believe. I thought the first one was up. Ooh, Michael took a hack. Got a good fastball about belt high. Came out of his shoes. Got a piece of it. Michael, I think if I talk to him after the game, he's going to say he'd like to have that bad boy back. Again, this is a bandbox of a ballpark. 315 down the lines, 340 in the gaps, which I love from a high school perspective. You know, these young men are still developing as power hitters. Let's see if Mike can get one in the jet stream here. Good take. That's a breaking ball down on the 2-1 pitch. The pitcher Dill wanted that one. I think he hung on to it a little bit too long, so Mike is in charge here, 3-1. He's seen a bunch of pitches. See if he can time a fastball right here and tomahawk one. Oh, another one. Man alive. He's taking some sweet hacks. Just fouled that one back. He's dialing it in. Now we got a 3-2 count, 1 out, first and third. Mike's had 2 really good swings. Coach Hop may want to put something on here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Mike's a tough man to double up. I'm sure he's not very worried about that, but the runner goes. Mike fouls off another one. Mick had a really nice jump on that pitch. Really nice jump. We got a heck of a battle here. In the top of the second inning. Jay Dill, Missouri commit on the bump. Michael Dallas, Kentucky commit up the bat. This is not going to be the first time they face each other. Next time will probably be, that's a ball. That's going to get in the gap. That's a right center field gap. Mick had a good read. He's liable to score. Drew Atkins comes in. He's sending Mick. We're going to have a play at the plate. Mick is boogieing. That's a heck of a relay throw, and he's in there. No! That's not a good call. Oh, my goodness. He called him out at home. Oh, man. Heck of a job by the catcher. The relay throw from the infielder, I think it was the second baseman, came in. The catcher had to reach for it to make sure he got the short hop. It would have been a tweener if he didn't go get it. And he put down the tag, and, hey, the umpire's always right. In our view, I think that it was a no-brainer that he was in there. But you got to tip your cap to the right fielder who hit the cutoff man above his waist on the glove side, and the second baseman turned, Godbout made a very strong throw to home and got him. But we got another run in on the double by Dallas. That was perfectly placed hit in the right center field gap. So Saints are up 2-0. We got 2 outs. Jonas Sutton's up. He fouled off the first pitch fastball. Michael made it all the way to third base on the play at the plate. Fooled him on that one. Jonah lost his hiney and just kind of flicked his wrist. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's hope he can stay in there and get him another hook and make him pay. Hopefully Dill thinks that he can get another one by him. No, he held off. He did throw another one. Jonah held off on that one. Count to Jonah is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Drew scored on Michael's double, and Mick was thrown out at the plate. Oh, fastball got him. So Dill got the fastball by Jonah on that last pitch for the third out. But the Saints were able to score 2 runs on 4 hits. And 1 man left on base. Saints draw blood early.
It's on YouTube if you want to see it.
Top of the second inning, we scored 2 runs. My. So the leadoff man for Baylor. Leadoff man is right fielder Vito Valencius. What a great name. Vito Valencius, the right fielder. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Briarcrest is leading 2-0 against the Baylor Red Raiders. Vito is signed with South Carolina as well. Big right-handed hitter. comes the first pitch from right-hander Preston Ewing. That's a base hit, hard hit ball between the hole between third and short. Vito jumps on the first pitch and barrels it into left field. Next batter for the Red Raiders is first baseman Nick Kurtz, big old lefty. I watched batting practice prior to the game, and Nick smoked a few of them well out of the ballpark, so he's got big-time power. Looks like he's probably 6'3", 6'4", big old lefty, standing straight up. How about a 4-6-3 double play right here? So Saints are up 2-0, bottom of the second inning. Nope. It's fastball down. Jonah blocked it. Tough pitch to keep in front off his chest guard. And it got far enough away that Valencius was able to advance to second base. So we got a 1-ball, no strike count to the first baseman, Kurtz. Vito Valencius leading off second base for Baylor. Preston's got his signal. Rears and throws. Good fastball. Outside corner. Taken by Kurtz for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield's pretty straight up. Tate shaded a little bit towards center with the left-handed batter. That's a high pop fly to left field. Oh, shoot. Oh, Tate. So high fly ball to Tate. Tate called off Michael. He was right there, and ball just went off his glove. He just clanked it. That's an error on the left fielder. Man on first and third. Valencius was able to advance all the way to third. So Kurtz is able to get on first base on the error on the left fielder. So we got a man on first and third, no outs. Let's see if Preston can work out of this. The pitcher, Jay Dill, is now batting. He's a right-handed hitter. Preston's got the good breaking ball. Dill swings through it for strike 1. Good pitch by Preston. Here's where, as a fielder, you want your pitcher to nut up here and to get a fly ball in the infield and double play ground ball and smack him on the butt when you get back in the dugout. So 0-1 to the pitcher, Dill. Runner goes. Stoled. Oh, yes. So he stole. Jonah came up gunning. I mean, cat quick out of the catcher crouch. Threw a pellet to Mick. The runner actually was safe, but I think on his pop-up slide, he came off the bag, and Mick held the tag on him while he was off the bag. So we got 1 out. The runner, Kurtz, thrown out by Sutton at second base with the bullet throw. I mean, Jonah looks unreal coming out of the chute, man. Cat quick. I mean, he's got like Yadier Molina feet, and he threw a pellet right on the corner to Mick, who put down a nice tag and smartly kept the tag on the runner.
There you go.
Ooh, that's a breaking ball just up. So 2 balls, 1 strike. On the pitch in which Kurtz stole, that was a ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter, Dill. Valencius leading off third base. We need an infield pop-up here. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a good fastball right on the corner. Beautiful job. Two balls, 2 strikes to the right-handed hitting Jay Dill. He's pitching tonight. for Baylor. How about a big strikeout right here? Ooh, that's a good take by Dill. He swung at that first pitch. That was the same location as the first pitch he threw. Fastball, that was a breaking ball out, taken by Dill. So we got full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jay Dill. See if Preston can wriggle his way out of this. Got him, strike 3, fastball outside corner. Beautiful pitch. We are 1 batter away from getting out of this inning. I think that ball is off the plate, but he is at least being consistent. He's given that to them as well as us. So Patrick Johnson's up. He's a left-handed batter. Patrick plays center field for Baylor. We've got 2 outs. Someone needs to make a big play right here. I want to see Josh range into the gap and have one of his superhero catches. We got 2 outs, bottom of the second, man on third base. Patrick Johnson, the hitter for Baylor. Preston Ewing. First pitch fastball strike. Taken by Johnson. That's a good hard fastball right on the inner half. Two outs. Bottom of the second inning. Fastball away, taken for a ball. One ball, one strike. Man on third, 2 outs. That's a nice hook. Snap back in there. Taken. Good looking breaking ball so far by Preston Ewing. Nicely done. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. See if Preston can bail out Tate right here on this pitch. Here's where Jonah, if we throw another breaking ball, Jonah's got to expect that ball to be in the dirt and utilize his quick feet and blocking ability. Make sure that ball doesn't get to the backstop. Bird's just inside the grass at first. Tyler's pretty average depth. Fastball up and away. Taken for a ball. That evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Man on third. Bottom of the second, Saints leading 2-0. Preston's got the signal from Jonah. Here comes the pitch. Fastball up and in. Just missed, no problem. Now we got a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. What an exciting game. Beautiful night. Boy, I tell you what, if you can't get fired up about high school baseball in an atmosphere like this, you just need to pack it in. This is awesome. Fastball, strike 3. He worked out of it. Woo! Wow, what a pitch. Hard inside fastball. Got it by him on the inner half. And yes, Tate needs to come on in and give him a big old hug. That's a great job by Preston. Great job by the defense. Jonah had a heck of a throw to second base. And Preston took care of the rest. Good job, Saints. That's what you got to do as a team. You got to pick each other up, work around errors, and let's hope we peel our ears back here and put up another couple of runs. So Baylor had 1 hit, no runs, 1 man left on base. The Saints made an error, but were able to work around it. That's what good teams do. Right, leading off the top of the third inning for the Saints is third baseman Tyler Harrington. Tyler muscled a ball over the shortstop's head in his first at bat for a base hit. And Tyler's steadily dialing things in. That was a hard breaking ball. Tyler committed too much. Check swing. Umpire said it was too much. So, no ball, 1 strike. That's pretty much the same pitch, and he spit on that one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Back-to-back breaking balls. Saints leading 2-0. Top of the third inning. Fastball way out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hard hitting Tyler Harrington. Fastball down and in. Good at bat by Tyler. Fooled on the first pitch and has taken 3 tough ones in a row. 3 balls, 1 strike. Senior Tyler Harrington, University of Memphis bound. That's a hard hit, hard fastball in on his hands. He was able to get enough of it to get it out to the right fielder, but the right fielder, Valencius, was able to make the catch. Saints have 1 out here in the top of the third. That brings up first baseman Trey Bird. Trey struck out back in the first. 1 out. Fastball, he got it by him. Good aggressive swing by Trey, but got it by him. No balls, 1 strike. Dill's quickly on top. Fastball away, taken. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Center fielder's straight up. Right fielder's shaded a little more towards the right field line. Left fielder's in the gap. Fastball. Yeah, this umpire is just one of those umps that just gives the pitcher the outer half. He is consistent. He's given it to both teams, but that pitch is at least 2 to 3 inches out. So these batters got to make an adjustment, get on that batter's box and get on that plate and protect. Fastball, got it by him for the second out. Now batting is right fielder Eli Smith. Eli had some nice swings in the first inning, was not able to catch up to a couple high fastballs and struck out. Good aggressive swings though. First pitch fastball right on the knees, called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Let's hope Dill hadn't settled in right here. Looks like he's got a little more command of the strike zone. Oop, that's a fastball in, defensive swing. Fouls it in front of the dugout. Dill's on top now, no balls, 2 strikes. To our right fielder, Eli Smith. Got him. That was a nasty hook. Tied Eli up on the inner half, and that was a big-time curveball right there. Looked like he took something off it and had a little more of that 12-6 bite. Pretty impressive. So we swung through it. Last 2 batters struck out, so no balls, no hits, no errors in the top of the third inning for the Saints. Right, for the Baylor Red Raiders here.
Baylor, Jonathan Larea.
The catcher, right-handed hitting Jonathan Larea, will lead off Baylor in the bottom of the third inning. Here comes the first pitch to the catcher, Larea. Right-handed hitter. That was an excellent inning by Preston Ewing. Preston throws it's kind of a slurve, and he was throwing it very effectively. First pitch fastball just up. Good take. Preston looks confident. He looks smooth. The ball's coming out of his hand really nice. And thus far, Baylor's had a tough time picking up his breaking ball. A lot of swing and misses. 1 ball, no strikes to the catcher, Larea. Ooh. Fastball up. See if we can climb back in this right here. 2 balls, no strikes to the right-handed hitting Jonathan Larea for Baylor. There it is. Good hard fastball. Fouls it straight back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outfield straight up all the way around. Michael's back on the grass. Ooh, that got him. So the 2-1 pitch didn't hit him hard. I think off his inside shoulder. They're probably going to run for the catcher here. So Larea gets hit by the pitch to start off the inning. Baylor is pinch run for him. And now batting is left fielder Caleb Hampton. Right-handed hitter. Good pitch. Good pitch. Preston has taken what the umpire's given him. He is painting that outside corner off the plate. If the umpire's going to continue to call it, I hope Preston keeps on throwing it, because these hitters can't do anything with that except maybe hit a soft ground ball to the first baseman. No balls, 1 strike. Got a pinch runner on first base. And the left fielder, Caleb Hampton, up to bat. No balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the third inning, Saints leading 2-0. Got a little breeze blowing out, dead center. Another fastball strike. He's hitting Jonah's glove. Jonah's setting up right there, and Jonah's not moving it. And Preston's popping it. So quickly, Preston's on top. No balls, 2 strikes. How about to strike him out, throw him out right here? Jonah came out pumping the last time that Baylor tried to steal on him and put one right on the corner. The runner actually beat the throw. Oh, got him. High fastball, swung through it. Excellent 0-2 pitch by Preston. Beautiful job right there. Elevated the fastball. Hampton could not catch up. And even if he did, he was going to foul it straight back or pop it up to the catcher. So very well-placed ball by Preston Ewing. So we got 1 out. Men on first base. We're back to the top of the lineup. And shortstop Danny Corona's up. Corona popped up to Preston, to the pitcher in the first inning. I probably would have preferred Tyler to get that ball, but he called it pretty early, and he was right there, and he's a good athlete. Handled it fine. So the shortstop Corona's up to bat. 0 for 1 on the day. There's the runner, and let's hope that ball gets foul, and it is. That's a long strike. Fastball inner half. He unloaded on it, but it was probably a good 20 feet foul. Good hard strike and nothing more. Love to see Preston pull the string right here. Little breaking ball. How about a little 4-6-3 double play? Mick to Michael to the Birdman at first. So they were going on the pitch. That's a good job by Preston. He didn't quick pitch him, but he didn't waste any time once he came set to come right after him. So no balls, 2 strikes. Ewing battling Corona. Corona steps out. Wants reset here. Slight breeze blowing towards right field. No balls, 2 strikes. How about to strike him out, throw him out. Runner's going. Oh, nuts. So the runner on first stole second base. Jonah came out gunning. I think we were a little late getting to the bag. I would have liked to have seen somebody standing on the bag. The throw wasn't that high. I think he was going to steal it. It was high enough for us not to be able to get the out. But our middle infield was a little slow getting to the bag. Ball went into center field. The runner got up cat quick, went to third. Josh was backing up, came in with a good strong throw to third, but we were not able to get him. So now we got 1 out, man on third, and a 1 ball, 2 strikes to the shortstop, Corona. He steps out again. We're going to concede the run here if we get a ground ball in the infield, since we do have a 2-run lead. Everyone's back. Man. Oh, that's a great job. Woo! So it looked like a good pitch. I'm not sure how Jonah or why Jonah dropped it. I don't think he crossed him up, but the ball went off Jonah's glove and got about 5 feet away. Jonah, cat quick again, got to the ball and flicked it underhanded and threw a perfect feed to Preston, who was covering. The runner and Preston were there at the same time. A collision at home plate. Preston held on to the ball, and we got the out. So we've got a 2 ball, 2 strike count to Corona, and nobody on base. Two balls, 2 strikes to the shortstop, Danny Corona. Here comes the Pritt. Jonah, catch that ball. That's 2 balls in a row that Jonah has not caught. He needs to get that concentration back. Even if those are strikes, the umpire's probably not going to give them to us because he's not squeezing it. So let's get him locked back in here. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to the shortstop, Corona. He's right on the plate. He's up in the box, and he is standing on the plate. I like to see Preston saw him off here on the inside fastball. And that was a breaking ball in, good location. Corona's protecting the plate. That was a line drive, past Bird at first, but about 3 feet foul. So Preston continues to impress. Just doing a fine job. Infield's back. Bird's on the edge of the grass, as is Mick. Good hard fastball. Just got a piece of it. That was ball 4 that he went for. It's a nice setup pitch here. If he can throw that, his slower breaking ball right here, I think he'd screw Corona right into the ground. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Corona just fouled back a hard fastball up. This is about an 8-pitch at bat so far. Good battle going on. That's okay. Fastball up and away. no problem. He can reset here and get this last out. So that was ball 4 to Corona. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Saints are up 2-0. We got 2 outs and a So I'm not sure what happened just a few minutes ago. We lost the picture, but then everything came back on. It was kind of strange, but we're okay. So the only thing you missed was a hit by pitch. So we had a little conference on the mound. We got 2 outs, man on 1st and 2nd. First pitch fastball fouled off over the home dugout. This is South Carolina signee Cooper Kinney, the 3rd baseman, who struck out back in the 1st inning, swinging. Preston tied him up on a heck of a pitch. So we got so Corona's on 2nd with the walk. That's a good hard fastball, inner half, quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. To left-handed hitting Cooper Kinney. No balls, 2 strikes. I'd like to see him elevate a fastball right here. Kinney calls timeout. First baseman Bird is way behind the runner at first, trying to get max depth with the left-handed hitting Kinney up the bat. Good job by Jonah. That was a high fastball. Good 0-2 pitch. And good job by Jonah getting it. He almost had to jump in that hard fastball way up. So the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cooper Kinney, 3-hole hitter for Baylor. Good pitch. Tied him up, inner half. Excellent fastball. Inner half of the plate. Kinney took a hack at it. Would have loved to have seen him make better contact because that ball wasn't going to go anywhere. Probably going to be a pop-up in the infield, but good location by Preston. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he still got him set up nicely for a few different pitches. I'd like to see him drop a backdoor hook in here. Cooper Kinney's he's about standing on home plate. He is up in the box and standing on home plate. Ooh. Cover home, cover home. So that was a ball in the dirt, got by Jonah. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Really came off that net funky and bounced towards our dugout. Thankfully, Jonah read that pretty quick and was able to corral it so they couldn't take 2 bases. So here we go. We've got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints up 2-0, bottom of the 3rd inning. And someone needs to make a heck of a play right here. That's a high pop-up in the infield. Someone's going to get underneath it and squeeze it. Michael Dallas has got it. The shortstop makes the play for the third out. Heck of a job by Preston Ewing. Continues to impress. He is hitting spots. He's dropping that slurve in. Ice water in his veins. Beautiful job by the Saints defense. Come up with a nice play. That's not an easy play. That ball is high up in the air. It's a left-handed batter, so it's got pretty good tail on it. We got a cloudless sky, and Michael was able to get a beat on it and stay on it and made that catch, and that's what big-time players do. So, for Baylor, no runs, no hits, 2 men left on base, and through 3 complete, the Briarcrest Saints are leading 2-0. For our Saints, leading off the top of the 4th inning is center fielder Josh Russell. Josh hit a pretty routine ball to the shortstop, Corona, in the first, or leading off the second. And Corona did not read the scattering report on the Olympic level speed that Josh possesses, and he was able to get on first base. First pitch hits him. Skinned his elbow, but we're on, baby. So we got a hit by pitch by the leadoff man, Russell, who's on for the second time tonight. Which is a great thing because we get to see Josh run. And Drew Atkins now batting. Drew got sawed off a little bit and hit a ball, not all that hard hit between the hole between first and second. It was placed perfectly. And with his wheels, he was able to beat it out. First pitch fastball, Drew swinging, just missed it, fouled it straight back. Good aggressive hack by Drew. Looks to be seeing the ball well. No ball, 1 strike. Drew Atkins, Josh Russell leading off first base. Top of the 4th inning. Pickoff move to first. Josh in there safely. Not a particularly strong or quick move. I'd like to see Josh get another stride there with his wheels. He gets a good jump. He's going to steal this bag on the pitcher. He looks pretty pedestrian with his delivery home. That's a good hard breaking ball over for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes to the right-handed hitting power hitter Drew Atkins. Josh has got a good lead. That's a good hit by Drew. It's a breaking ball. Oh, and the left fielder made a nice catch. That was a ball into the left center field gap. I thought Drew hit it better and farther than he actually did. Left fielder had to go a long way and took it right off the turf, his very last stride. So nice play by the left fielder. Good contact by Atkins. And Josh remains at first base, and now we got 1 out. Now batting the left fielder, Tate Gentleman. Tate had a perfectly placed sacrifice bunt successfully executed sacrifice bunt back in the second inning. That helped us score a couple runs. See him get a hit right here. That's a breaking ball that almost hit Tate in the head. He ducked underneath it. Ball got away from the catcher. And we got a runner in scoring position, baby. Here we go. Josh was able to scamper to second base. And there he is for Tate to knock in this run. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 4th inning. Shortstop's playing up the middle, as is the second baseman. Corners are about halfway. Good swing by Tate. Fastball, got it by him. Good hard fastball. Middle out. Good swing. I like the aggressiveness. We'll drive home this run right here. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Right-handed pitcher Dill on the bump. Fastball, got it by him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's where you got to shorten this swing up, put that ball in play right here. Like to see him choke up a little bit, spread out, punch one over that first baseman's head for an RBI single. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball up and away. Good take. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a good take. If Tate would have swung at that, he was not going to catch up with it. Ball had a little heat on it, and he was off the plate. That's a good take. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shorten up. Put this ball in play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Top of the 4th inning. Good swing. Timed it up. Just got a piece of it. Good battle right there. That ball may have been a little bit in. He looked like Tate kept his elbows a little closer to his body there. That's a good job. Just keep shortening it up here. Dill's got nice life on his fastball. Not quite sure what his velo is, but he looks like he's throwing pretty hard. Excellent challenge for our Saints batters this early in the season. Fastball up again. Good take. Excellent. Good at bat right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the gentleman. Seeing a bunch of pitches. Win this battle right here. We got hot-hitting Mick Arney on deck. This is a big run right here. I'd like to get this 3rd one in this inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Fastball, outer half. Umpire's been calling it all game. That's when you got to just get on that plate. Again, short and sweet. Just put it in play. So we got 2 outs. Man on second base. Let's see if Mick can drive home this run. Mick had an RBI single back in the 2nd inning. Let's see if he can do it again here. Josh is leading off second base. Mick Arney, the batter. 1 for 1 this game with an RBI. Breaking ball fooled him. Snapped in there for a strike. No balls. 1 strike. Second baseman Mick Arney to bat. Mick smoked a ball between the hole at 3rd and short. Last at bat for an RBI single. That's another ball. Sawed him off. It's going to be a tough play by the 3rd baseman, but he handles it nicely. Good job. It was to his left, slow roller, sawed off Mick. To his left, threw on the run, knew he had plenty of time, and made a nice play for the 3rd out. So the Saints get no runs on no hits, and they leave 1 man on base. They're in the top of the 4th inning. Saints are still up 2-0 on Baylor. Baylor has leading off this next inning right fielder Vito Valencias, who led off the 2nd inning with a single. Nick Kurtz, Jay Dill, and Patrick Johnson are the batters that are up for the Baylor Red Raiders. me. All right, here in the fourth inning, the leadoff batter is going to be Vito Valencias, who is signed to take his talents to South Carolina for his college career. Not sure what that music was. That's Vito's walk-up song. Maybe that was in Italian. I'm not quite sure. Vito Valencias, the right fielder, up to bat. 1 for 1 on the day. First pitch, like a hard breaking ball off the plate, ball 1. That's a big boy, Vito Valencias. Looks like a classic right-handed power hitter. He starts with the bat knob well over his ear. He comes on down. A little bit of movement in his arms. Good big swing, foul ball in the right field line on a breaking ball thrown by Preston Ewing. One ball, one strike to Vito Valencias, right fielder. That's a base hit. I mean, that was a hard hit ball. That ball was tattooed. Vito was on it. Tate came in, made the catch. I'm surprised that ball didn't knock his glove off. That was a P-Rod. But he had a beat on it, and thankfully it was right at him. That is a beautiful atom ball, but that was tattooed. Vito hit that ball hard, and the baseball gods were shining down upon us, and Tate made a nice catch in left field. So we got 1 out, and the first baseman, Nick Kurtz, is now hitting. Nick reached on an error on a lazy fly ball to left field back in the second inning. So 1 out, 1 ball count. First baseman Nick Kurtz. 2 balls. Second pitch was down. First pitch a little bit down. Left-handed hitting Nick Kurtz. Looks to be good 6'2", 6'3", 190. Good sized boy. Bird's playing back. Oh, good hard inside fastball. He must have been looking location because that was a heater at the knees that he didn't pull the trigger on. He may have been wanting out. All these guys come up in the batter's box and they are standing on the plate. I hope Preston continues to see that and just hammers them in. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's another ball to Tate. Tate's got it. Sounded like he got it right off the end of the bat. And not particularly a hard hit. Tate had to come in maybe 7 strides. So, first 2 balls hit to the left fielder, Tate, gentlemen. We got 2 quick outs. Good job by Preston Ewing, continuing to pump strikes and challenge these strong Baylor hitters. Pitcher Jay Dill is now batting. Jay struck out looking his first at bat. Preston did a really nice job of pitching him. His pitch sequence was really nice. He's mixing in fastball, breaking ball, in, out. First pitch fastball up, taken by the pitcher Dill. Mizzou signee Jay Dill. So we got 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Good pitch, fastball. Upper part of the zone, right underneath the letters, called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful pitch. Preston Ewing continues to impress, just doing a masterful job. Oh, beautiful pitch. That's a breaking ball. It's a harder breaking ball up. Still a nice velocity change from his fastball that he just got by Dill, and he swung through it, and the count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jonas set up high again. He missed his spot. It was just off the plate outside. I think Jonah wanted that ball got a little more plate and a little bit up. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see what they got in store now. Now, Dill is not quite as much on the plate. He's pretty well standard in the batter's box here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got him on a fastball up. Got it by him for strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors in the bottom of the 4th inning, and through 4 complete. Saints 2, Baylor Red Raiders 0. We are now in the top of the 5th inning, and we are back at the top of the lineup. Michael is 2 for 2 on the day. He beat out an infield single in the 1st, and he sliced a gapper in the right center field gap for an RBI double back in the 2nd. And he just missed a few fastballs. He was right on some pitches like he was there. That looked like a pretty good fastball on the outer half. Michael continues to take his hacks. Just a wonderfully aggressive hitter. Fouled that one off right off the end of the bat. No balls, 1 strike to the shortstop and leadoff man, Michael Dallas. Ouch. That's a fastball in the dirt. I think the catcher took it right off the shoulder, which on this 42-degree night is uncool. Umpire's going to give him a little bit of time to catch himself. He's going to go out and talk to the pitcher, Dill. And the catcher nicely does that for the umpire when the umpire gets dinked like that. I think it actually got him right on the forearm, possibly on his hand. That was a hard fastball right in the dirt. Those catchers are just tough as nails, man. You get these hitters just throwing 90 miles per hour. And, hey, the ball's hard. These guys are tough. Nice job. That evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, taking a little more time. Catcher's now going to go out and talk to Dill. Probably going to ask him to stop doing that. One ball, 1 strike. First baseman actually is just a few feet out of the baseline. He really is in. I don't know if he thinks Mike's going to push one. I can pretty much tell you flat out, Mike's not going to push a bunt. Takes a very nice breaking ball. Was not expecting that. I think he was looking heater on that 1-1 pitch. Got him a nicely placed hook. And Mike's down in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if he can protect and extend this at bat. A little too much time. Michael steps out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Baylor's got a right-hander warming up in the bullpen. Oh, got him. Really nice breaking ball. He started that on the outer half, had late break, and threw it hard. That was a hard breaking ball. Very nicely placed with 2 strikes. And Michael swung through it for strike 3. So we got 1 out, and our catcher, Jonah Sutton's up. Jonah struck out looking in the first and struck out swinging in the second. And talk about tough. A few games ago, Jonah, from what I understand, I actually was traveling on business and I missed the games, but I was told that there was a runner stealing. Jonah was catching, came out of the chute, threw, and on his follow-through, his pinky hit the helmet of the batter. And he's got I think a small fracture, non-displaced, but I think he's got a little fracture in that pinky. And it looks like it may be hampering his swing just a little bit. Actually, it's not his pinky. I'm looking at it. It looks like it's his pointer finger. Yep, his pointer finger on his throwing hand. There you go. That was a much better hack, but I don't think he's able to have a normal grip on the bat. And I've seen a few outside fastballs that it looks like he's just not taking his usual Jonah super aggressive swing. So we've got 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a breaking ball that Jonah swung through, got a piece of it, but not enough. That's a good job right there on a 2-strike pitch, but it's a high hopper to the second baseman who throws to first for the out. Yeah, it's definitely affected Jonah's swing. You know, he's a very tough young man, and there's no way in heck he's going to come out of that lineup, and he's such an asset to us on defense that even if he is not his usual highly effective hitter, he's still a very effective player for us. So glad to see him still in the dugout. I mean, still on the field as he heads to the dugout. So Tyler Harrington's up the bat. Tyler had a single in the first, and he flew out to the right fielder back in the 3rd inning. 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. Saints leading Baylor 2-0. First pitch, a breaking ball. Tyler took a hack, may have been fooled a little bit, swung through it. Dill looks to have settled in. He's throwing his breaking ball for more strikes. He's working briskly, and he's still getting us too many swing and misses that I like to see. Fastball up and in. Tyler takes it. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. See if Tyler can barrel one right here. I'd like to see a fastball out over the plate that he hits over the batter's eye in center. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good break. Oh, that's a good, well-placed breaking ball for this umpire's strike zone. Again, from my vantage point, that's about 3 inches out, but he's been calling it all game. So I'd like to see Tyler get on that plate. He is. And protect that pitch again. Just flick it and get a piece of it and reset. That's a good hard fastball up. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Both pitchers have really been impressive. I can see why Dill has signed with Mizzou. He's a big-bodied kid, got a good, strong lower half. Another breaking ball up. Almost got Tyler. And we are now at 3-2. 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning. Saints leading 2-0. Outfielders straight away all across the field, infield and out. Let's see if Tyler can catch up to a heater right here. And he does for a good hard base hit. That's to the right center field side of the field, but that ball was smoked. Good hard line drive. Good piece of hitting by Tyler Harrington right there with 2 strikes. He did not try to do too much. Pitch was on the outer half, and he shortened up his swing. Excellent base hit. It's 2 hits now for Tyler. First baseman Trey Bird's up. Trey has struck out in his first 2 at-bats. He needs to shorten up here, get that bat head through the zone. I'd like to see Trey get back to his aggressive self he was.
Caught it.
First pitch fastball. Trey took a hack at it right back at us. That almost hit Derek and I. It was coming right at us. I've got on gloves. Derek does too. Even with gloves, it's too cold for me to try to catch a foul ball. So we got no balls, 1 strike on the first baseman, Trey Bird. Tyler Harrington's leading off first base. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. That's a good job. Trey's dialing it in. Another fastball out. Trey's making little subtle adjustments. A little earlier he was swinging through that one, and he's about to dial it in here. So we got no balls, 2 strikes on the first baseman, Bird. Tyler Harrington leading off first. See if he can keep on shortening up this swing here, put this ball in play. How about a slicer over the first baseman's head in that right field corner? That's a breaking ball. He held his swing. Good job by the catcher keeping that ball in. That's a tough pitch to block. That's a hard breaking ball in the left-handed batter's box. And the catcher, Larea, did a really nice job shifting his body, keeping that ball in front, cupping it, and it just dropped right in front of him. So Tyler was not able to advance to get himself into scoring position. Another one of those little subtle things that doesn't show up in a box score. And on the 1-2 pitch, Tyler was running, and the pitcher Dill was able to get another fastball by Trey Bird for strike 3 in the 3rd out of the inning. So the Saints get 1 hit, no runs, 1 man left on base, and that was in the top of the 5th inning. So the Saints are still leading 2-0, and that was the top of the 5th. Preston Ewing goes back out, I believe. Here he is. Yep, he's back out for the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, here we are, bottom of the 5th inning. Center fielder Patrick Johnson leading off. Patrick struck out, left a man on third base. back in the third inning. Jonah calls timeout, runs out, makes sure he and Preston are on the same page here. Left-handed hitter Patrick Johnson playing center field. No changes on the defense for the Saints. Mix back on the grass, as is first baseman Trey Bird, the Birdman. Ooh, he squares to bunt and bunts through it for a strike. I think he was going to try to put one down in front of Tyler and try to beat one out. No balls, one strike. Preston Ewing back on the bump to the left-handed hitting Patrick Johnson, center fielder. Good breaking ball, late bite. Started out, came back in, got plenty of plate for the called strike. We are 0-2 to lead off the leadoff man here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Oh, he got him. Fastball inner half. He went right after him. Got in on his hands, swung through it for a leadoff strikeout. Good pitch by Preston Ewing. Brings up the catcher, Jonathan Larea. Jonathan was hit his last at bat, got him right on that front shoulder. Kind of a glancing hit by pitch, nothing that made him probably even had to rub it. That's a good first pitch strike. That's the upper half of the strike zone. Outer half, foul ball, strike one. Preston Ewing continues to pound the zone, pitching with purpose. Excellent plan, hitting his spots. 0-1 count. Jonah set up outside corner. That was a breaking ball. Out, a little bit down. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. We got 1 out, bottom of the fifth inning. Saints leading 2-0. Right-handed hitting catcher Jonathan Larea up to bat. Preston and Jonah weren't on the same page there. Larea calls timeout. Umpire gives it to him. Big shout out to Dan Smith, who just busted out the heater for me. Oh, he topped it. That's a ball to Tyler Harrington. Oh, look at the pick by Trey Bird. Wow, are you kidding me? Holy moly. So that was a fist job, or maybe off the end of the bat. Slow roller. Tyler comes in running hard, throws off balance, off his right leg. Tween hops Trey Bird, which is the most difficult play for a first baseman. Trey hunkered down as low as he can get and caught that ball close to his body on the between hop and kept his foot on the bag. There's no way in heck they're going to change this call. He was on that bag. He's out. Beautiful play. Excellent play by Tyler. Not the best throw that he can make, but Trey bailed him out with a superb pick at first base. That was big time. So Trey was a middle infielder when he lived in Memphis before his family moved to Florida. He played for the Arlington Tigers, and he was the best player on their team. He played shortstop. So I'm not sure when he transitioned to first base, but that was a highly skilled athletic pick by Trey Bird at first. First pitch, breaking ball. Third baseman, the hitter Caleb Hampton smoked it, but a high arcing foul ball. Tyler and Michael boogied over to the fence, and it was about 10 feet foul down the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Big time defensive play by the Birdman. Caleb Hampton, left fielder's up the bat. He struck out his first at bat. He's down right now, 1 ball, or no balls, 1 strike. Uh-oh. That's a fastball. That's the first one Preston's got up in the zone. and Hampton jumped all over it for a hard-hit base hit to center field. Josh ran over, fielded it cleanly, got it back into the infield quick, and that takes us back to the top of the lineup. The shortstop, Danny Corona. So we got 2 outs. Corona's up. Corona popped up to the pitcher's first at bat and walked back in the third. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. There's a base hit. Again, fastball right down the middle. Corona put a nice swing on it. Nobody hurt. We are 1 pitch from getting out of this. So we got 2 outs. Man on first and second. And the second baseman, Henry Godbout's up. Godbout smoked a ball to Michael Dallas at short that he gloved, fielded, and then he was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. We are 1 pitch from getting out of this. Here's where Preston's got to keep an eye on these runners. We don't want them stealing 2 bases here. Ooh, great job by Jonah. Nope. So that was a breaking ball away. Jonah did a real nice job keeping in front, but that was just a super tough pitch. So the runners advance on the breaking ball in the dirt. But again, we are 1 pitch from getting out of this inning. So 1 ball, no strikes to the second baseman, Godbout. Somebody make a big play right here. We need somebody to make a big-time defensive play. Good pitch. Ooh, that must have been just too much out. That's the first time I haven't seen the umpire call that pitch today, but maybe that was instead of 3 inches out, 6 inches out. I'm not quite sure. That takes the count to 2 balls and no strikes. To the right-handed hitting Henry Godbout, second baseman for Baylor. 3 balls, no strikes. Nice job by Jonah keeping that ball from going back to the screen. See if he can climb back here. 3 balls, no strikes. Preston's got the signal. 3 balls, no strikes. It would not hurt my feelings if he just went ahead and walked him right here. Fastball out. I don't see anybody in the bullpen. We do have a couple lefties. Cooper Kinney is a left-handed batter. And Cooper struck out back in the first, and he popped up to the shortstop back in the third. Coach Hopkins' options for left-handers is Eli Smith, right fielder. We got Jack Newman in on the bench if he chose to go lefty-lefty. We got some action in the bullpen now. I'm not sure of Preston's pitch count. He's probably pushing 70, I would think, so this is probably going to be his last inning. I don't think Coach Hop's going to let him get back out there. Again, guys, we are 1 pitch from getting out of this inning. 2 outs, bases juiced. Fastball, he was looking big time, and he came up empty. Got a piece of it, Jonah caught it, but he was looking downtown Charlie Brown on that one. Fastball up, and he missed it. No balls, 1 strikes. To the third baseman, Cooper Kinney, another South Carolina Gamecock signee. Pitch, oh, great job by Jonah. Wow. That ball was probably 4 feet over Jonah's head, and he somehow elevated and was able to catch that to keep it from getting to the backstop. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see if Preston can continue to work out of these difficult jams. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball in on the hands. Got him for a strike. That's strike 2. Again, Cooper Kinney is standing on the plate. There's no way to hit a ball fair, I don't think, if you throw it in on the inner half. He is so close to the plate. Trey Bird's back on the grass, give him maximum range left and right. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes to the left-handed hitting Cooper Kinney. Calls timeout, wants a little more time, get himself set. Oh, what a fantastic baseball game this is. Beautiful night for ball, and the boys are giving it to us. Great game. He checked his swing. They appeal to the base umpire. He says no. We don't think he win either. Fantastic block by Jonah. Another one of those plays that goes unnoticed in the box score, but that was a hard, sharp breaking ball in the dirt that Jonah was able to cup and keep it in front of him. Saved a run right there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints up 2-zip, 2 runners on base. Somebody make a play here. Preston's got the... Ooh, another one. That was a hard fastball that Cooper swung right through, but got just a piece of it to stay alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is why you play, guys. Fantastic high school baseball game. This is a blast. Preston's got his signal. Oh, another one. Tied him up, inner half. Excellent location. That's where Jonah was set up. He hit his spot. You got to tip your cap to the hitter. This is one heck of a battle going right here, man. 3-hole hitter for Baylor. You know the boy can rake. And Preston Ewing, just a super impressive outing. I would love to see one of our defenders just make a superlative catch on a ball to get us out of this inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Just up, just in. And here we go. The runners are going to be going. We got 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints up 2-0. Oh, this is awesome. Preston's got the signal. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, fastball. The battle continues. What a battle. You got to tip your cap to both these young men. They are leaving it all out here.
Hey, you got a 2-0.
Wow. This is so cool. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints up by 2. Runners are going to be going on the pitch. If he finds a gap, it's going to score 3. Another one. Breaking ball down and in. Kinney continues to swing. Preston continues to throw. Another foul ball. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Let's do it again. Somebody make a play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got him! Strike 3! Woo! Fastball up and a little away. He swung through it. Preston Ewing just nutted up big time. What a pitch. Wow. That was probably pushing 80. That was a big-time battle against a big-time hitter, South Carolina signee, Cooper Kinney. And Preston Ewing won that battle. That was impressive and so fun to watch. So Baylor leaves 3. Got a couple hits. Saints make no errors, and the score remains through 5 complete. 2-0 Saints. We got a new pitcher. I'll find out who it is, number 17. Yeah. So Baylor has changed pitchers. They're bringing in a right-hander, number 17, Jay Vaughn, now in pitching. That closes the book on Dill, who did a very nice job. He allowed 2 runs in his 5 innings of work. And the leadoff man for the Saints is right fielder Eli Smith. Eli has struck out in his first 2 at-bats this game. Let's hope he likes the look of this new right-hander more than he liked Dill, who seemed to have his number. First pitch, fastball. The always aggressive Eli takes a hack at it and fouls it past the first baseman for strike 1. Right fielder's playing Eli to pull. Big gap in right center. Boy, that's a triple. The left fielder's really shallow. I guess they've seen Eli swing. And next pitch, a breaking ball down. Eli swung through that one. And Vaughn's quickly on top. No balls, 2 strikes to the left-handed hitting Eli Smith. That's a base hit up the middle on the 0-2 pitch. I think Vaughn would like to have that one back. Got a little too much of the plate. The ball was down. Eli did a nice job going down to get it. And he smacked a worm burner that got by the pitcher. It was to the first base side of second base, but perfectly placed base hit to lead off this top of the 6th inning for the Saints. Very nice job by Eli. That brings up Josh Russell. Josh has been on twice. He's beat out an infield single in the 2nd inning, and he was hit by a pitch in the 4th. Josh has been swinging a very nice bat. There's a breaking ball. Nice job by their catcher. I'm very impressed by their catcher, Larea. Cat quick. Kept that ball right in front of him, dropped at his feet, did not get away far enough to Eli advance. And Eli's a really aggressive runner on those balls in the dirt. He anticipates very well. 1-0 pitch to Josh. Fastball out. That was off the plate. I wouldn't say the umpire is tightening up his zone, but he's not giving him that pitch that's, again, probably in that 3 to 6 inch range outside. That ball was out. Glad he called it a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Josh Russell. Fastball. Oh, that's the same pitch. Doggone it. Here I am giving him a little boost, and he hoses me. That was ball 3, dadgummit. 2 balls, 1 strike to Josh. Glad he took it. I don't think his bat's long enough to hit that ball on the barrel. Eli Smith leading off first. Maybe a good pitch to run. Eli's got very good speed, good base runner. Josh puts the ball in play. That's a good piece of hitting. Fly ball right field, but right fielder's got a beat on it. Maybe 6 feet from the line and right. Fly ball, right field. For the first out of the inning. F9 if you're scoring at home. That brings up Drew Atkins. Drew beat out an infield single in the first, and he flew out to the left fielder who made a very nice running catch in the left center field gap. Right-handed hitting Drew Atkins. Eli Smith leading off first base. Eli led off this inning with a base hit off the new pitcher, Jay Vaughn. 1 out, top of 6th inning. Saints leading 2-0. Breaking ball away. Good take by Drew. 1 ball, no strike. A little hit and run right here. Get that defense moving a little bit. Get them on their heels. Infield's in double play depth. Fastball rather, out. Another good take by Drew. He's quickly on top. 2 balls, no strikes. Would not be surprised if Coach Hop decided to run here with Eli. Pitcher's got to come to him. Does not want to go 3-0. Drew's been making good contact this game on balls that he's been swinging at. See if he can split a gap. That's a good piece of hitting. Second baseman's got it, though. That would have been a perfect ball if we did decide to hit and run. I think he got in on Drew's hands a little bit. So nice play by the second baseman. He ranged to his left. Eli was able to advance to second base. And Drew is out 4-3 for the second out of the inning. And here's Tate. Tate was up last at bat with the runner in scoring position. And pitcher Dill was able to get him looking. See if Tate can drive home on a run right here. How about inside fastball and pull one right down that line, Tate. 2 outs. Fastball way out. Good take by Tate. 1 ball, no strikes. These Baylor hitters continue to pepper that outer half. Maybe Tate can keep his hands back. He's had several RBI hits this year, taking what the pitcher gives him, taking the ball to right field. He stayed hot with runners in scoring position. Good job. That's a good job by Eli. Almost did the scorpion slide, which is hilarious if you get a slow-mo of it. Scorpion slide is when you slide a little bit early head first and your chest sticks in the dirt and your feet come all the way over and touch your helmet. So if you get a still shot of that, it's hilarious. And I hope we did because Eli get some razzing from his teammates. So the count is 2-0. Tate Gentleman, good RBI opportunity right here. Let's see if we can get one through this infield. Fastball way out. 3 balls, no strikes to Tate. He'll be taken here. And he's going to make this pitcher come to him with at least 2 strikes right here. 3 balls, no strikes. Tate Gentleman, Eli Smith, who led off the inning with the hit, advanced to second on the fielder's choice, and to third on the wild pitch. 3 balls, no strikes, Tate Gentleman. Ball 4 up. So we got a man on first and third. That was a 4-pitch walk to Tate. And Mick Arney, Mick singled, RBI single, back in the first inning. And he grounded to the third baseman back in the 4th. Tate's a heads-up runner. I have not noticed as to whether this pitcher, Vaughn, is fast to the plate or not. Tate's a heady base runner, generally gets really good jumps over there at first base. And if the pitcher, Vaughn, gets deep on Mick and the 2 strikes, liable to put something on and see if we can force that defense to make a play. But he's definitely going to give Mick a chance to drive home this run because Mick has been our hottest hitter the last probably 4 or 5 games. That's a base hit. That's base hit. Get up that middle. Safe. Safe at second. Second baseman I thought was going to step on the bag and didn't. That's another just patented Mick Arney perfectly placed ball. Second baseman could not make the play. He made a nice play. He backhanded it, threw off his back leg, threw to first, and Mick beat it out for his second RBI and second hit of the game. That's a big third run by the Saints. But we got to keep it going. Mike has just missed several fastballs. He's got 2 hits on the day, single and a double. Excellent job by Larea blocking that ball. That was another first pitch breaking ball in the dirt. Eli scored on the hit by Mick. Tate advanced to second. So we got a man on first and second, 2 outs. Fastball out. Good take by Mike. Here he is. Now here's where Mike, don't try to do too much. Earlier in the game, he had a really nice double in that right center field gap. Didn't overswing. Took the ball right where it was pitched. And that's what 300 hitters do. And Mike is no doubt a 300 style hitter. He can just hit. That's a great job. Came in with the breaking ball right there. Took it. 3 balls, no strikes. Probably going to be taken. I'd love to see him throw a strike right here and give Mike another chance to drive home these runs. First and second, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Fastball, strike. That's a good take. That's upper edge of the zone. Good location. Good pitcher's pitch right there. Three-one pitch to Michael Dallas. Fastball up. Good take. Doggone it. I really wanted one in that zone for him. So Michael walks on the 3-1 pitch, and we have got the bases juiced for catcher Jonas Sutton. Baylor's called timeout. Coach is going to come on out and talk to Vaughn, see what's going on out here. So Vaughn's given up a single. He got a fly out to right by Josh. He got a ground out by Drew, and then walk Tate. RBI single by Mick, and a walk to Michael. There's no one warming up in the bullpen. I don't think he's going to make a pitching change unless it's a position player that's already on the field. Very evident that Jonas' finger's bothering him. He's not swinging the bat like he was. So I'd like to see him just spread out that stance and just rifle a ball over the second baseman's head. Good short, compact swing. Just don't try to do too much. Stay within himself. Take what this pitcher gives him. He's going to want to come right after Jonah right here. Calls timeout. Going to get the signal right. So we got bases juice. We got Tate Gentleman leading off third. He got on a walk. Mick Arney had an RBI single. He's leading off second. Michael Dallas is on first. He walked. Fastball up and out, taken for a ball. 1-0. Jonah quickly on top. 1-0. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. Saints up 3-0. Breaking ball out. Good take. 2 balls, no strikes. To the powerful and dangerous Jonas Sutton. University of Memphis bound. That's a good hard ball. Oh, wow. Oh, that was a big-time play by the second baseman. Jonah did a nice piece of hitting. Second baseman ranged way to his right. He actually fielded it behind second base and did a very quick flip and was able to get Dallas by a half step at second base. That was just a big-time clutch play by the defense right there by Henry Godbout. That was very nice. So, excellent job by the Saints, scratching in another run. Eli Smith got things cooking with a nice base hit on 2 strikes up the middle. and was able to advance to second base on the fielder's choice by Drew, advanced to third on a wild pitch. And Mick Arney, one of his perfect seeing eye singles, drove in his second run of the game. So the Saints are up 3-0. That was the top of the sixth inning. And Coach Hopp is sending Preston Ewing back out there. I figured that was going to be his last inning, but he's got enough in the tank to go back out there. I'm sure his leash is probably going to be pretty short. But he's back out there. Continue battling. I love it. What a outing for young Preston Ewing. He showed some serious moxie that last inning against a big-time high school hitter in Cooper Kinney. Probably a 10-pitch at bat and got him on a strikeout with the bases juiced, full count, just big time. So we are back on here at the bottom of the sixth inning. Leading off for Baylor is the right fielder Vito Valencius, South Carolina Gamecock signee. Preston Ewing back on the bump for the Saints, and he has been masterful. Baylor's put some runners on base, and Preston has just kept his head down and worked hard and hit his spots. Defense has made some sparkling plays behind him. That first pitch breaking ball almost got Vito in the head. 1 ball, no strikes. As I said, probably Hop's got a pretty short leash on him this inning. Anybody gets on base. But really impressive outing so far. That's a hard fastball right on the outer half. 1 ball, 1 strike to Vito Valencius. Baylor fans are giving the umpire heck, but he's called that pitch all game for us and for them. I'm not quite sure what they're barking at. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good breaking ball, good late snap. Vito got a piece of it. Jonah was able to catch it, and 1 ball, 2 strikes to Vito Valencius. Preston's got the pitch. Uh-oh. Smoked that ball, but Eli Smith's right there, and that's a good hard out right in front of the 340 sign in right center. Vito has hit the ball hard each time he's been up. He did a nice job on that pitch. It was a little bit out. He took it that way, but Eli Smith is one kind of a special outfielder. He got a heck of a jump on it. And again, he was standing right in the gap, right in front of the 340 sign for the first out of the inning. Nick Kurtz, the batter, left-hander. Nick was able to He was able to get on first with an error back in the second inning rather, and then he flew out to Tate in left. So he's 0 for 2 on the day. That first pitch just in. Nick also stands on the plate. That pitch was just off the plate in. Taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. That's a good hard hit ball. That's going to be off the wall. Knocked the stew out of it. And Nick Kurtz rolls into second base with the double. Stand-up double. No way Eli was going to get that one. He scalded that ball. That's just the 4th hit of the game that Preston's given up so far. And the pitcher, Jay Dill, he's actually now the DH. He struck out twice so far this game. So we got a man on second, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning, breaking ball up. Dill takes it for a ball. The Saints have a couple arms warming up in the pen. Looks possibly like Dylan James could be warming up. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Fastball out. 2 balls, no strikes. That ball was off the plate. Good call by the umpire, or good no call rather. Two balls, no strikes. Right-handed hitting Jay Dill up. Preston Ewing's back on the bump. That's a fly ball down the left field line, right off the end of the bat. Tate had a good beat on it. It was right down the line. He dove, laid totally out, and I think he missed it by maybe 6 inches. Really good effort, just out of his reach. Looked like he was at the end of the bat, and the ball just kept on dying. So good effort, but that's a double. So Baylor's got something cooking. They got a man on second and third now with 1 out. And Patrick Johnson was to be the hitter. It looks like they're going to pinch hit for him. Number 23 is going to pinch hit for Johnson. And here comes Hop. I think Hop's going to make a pitching change. So it looks like Tyler Harrington's going to come in to pitch. Peyton Moore's coming out. Peyton's going to play third base. And Tyler Harrington, right-hander, is going to come in to pitch. And, God, tip your hat to Preston Ewing. What an outing. Wow. Preston threw 5 1/3 innings of shutout ball. The 2 runners that are on base are his. But what an outing. Preston gave up 5 hits. And 2 walks. And he hit 3. So he was effectively wild. So again, that'll close the book, or it doesn't close the book on Preston, but he's out of the game. The 2 runners are his. So in 5 1/3 innings, he walked 2, allowed 5 hits, hit 3 guys. Let me count the strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he struck out 7. Excellent line. And there were several really tough battles with really good hitters that he ended up winning. So just a excellent job. Another excellent outing by Preston Ewing. If you talk about quality starts, Preston's made 3 starts so far this year, and he's got 3 quality outings. He's given just what Coach Hop needs. Another highly effective starting pitcher that he can rely on to go out and get deep into games. We talked about the Saints defense earlier this year, and they can catch it with anybody, and our pitchers have been doing a really nice job throwing strikes. So big right-hander Tyler Harrington's in. Fastball, slider, change-up. Big right-hander. We do have a pinch hitter for the center fielder Johnson. Gates Shoemaker. That's a good name right there. Gates Shoemaker is hitting for Johnson. Number 23, Gates Shoemaker. Coach is going to concede the run right here. We want to make sure we keep this hitter off first base. It's the tying run. Foul ball, fastball in. Foul ball down the first base line. Tyler comes in early, pumping strikes, inner half. Tyler is a very good athlete, very intelligent baseball player, very aggressive young man. He's not going to give up anything on this plate. That was a good hard fastball in for the first pitch to Shoemaker. So we got a man on second and third, one out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Fastball got by him, swing and a miss. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes to the left-handed hitting Gates Shoemaker. Let's be smart right here. Don't leave. Tyler does not want to leave the ball out to get too much plate. I'd like to see him elevate again here. Left-handed batter. Looks like he's got a little bit of an uppercut swing. Let's see if we can elevate a fastball and get him to swing underneath it. There it is. Oh, no. He's in there. So the ball, he was in the right-hand batter's box. Got away from Jonah, got to the screen. Tyler pounced on the plate. Jonah did a good job getting to the ball, flipped it, executed nicely, but the run was able to get in there. I believe he was safe. Good call by the umpire. It was boom, boom. That pitch by Tyler may have had a little sail on it, but got by Jonah. So we're okay. 1 run in, man on third base, 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter Shoemaker. Get us a strikeout right here. We're okay. Good hard fastball in on his hands. Shoemaker took a yak at it. Ball went out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gates Shoemaker. One ball, 2 strikes. Tyler's got another foul ball. That was a breaking ball. Looked like maybe a outer half. Good job by Shoemaker staying alive. I think that ball was too close to take. Good swing, just got out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. Saints still leading 3-1. Infield's back. We're going to concede this run, get the out. We're chasing outs here. It's a good piece of hitting. We got 2 outs, though. So that's an RBI ground out by Shoemaker. Good at bat.
Tell them we getting money. Don't act like they love us, don't cheat.
So we got 2 outs, and the hitter is Jonathan Larea. He was hit by a pitch, and he grounded to third base on the really nice combo play by Tyler and Trey Bird on the throw and catch. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Saints up 3-2. Fastball, outer half, called strike. Good pitch right there. No balls, 1 strike. Took a little too much time. Larea calls timeout. Umpire gives it to him, steps out. Defense is straight up. That's a high fly ball, center field. Josh has got a beat on it for the 3rd out of the inning. Good job by Tyler Harrington. We need to get some more runs right here, so good job right there. Baylor was able to scratch across a couple on 2 hits. No errors by the Saints. No runners left on base. And through 6 complete. Saints 3, Baylor 2. We got a heck of a ball game, guys. This is a great start to a 3-game set. New pitcher. Let me see if I can see his number here. 32. Vito Valencius is in pitching now for Baylor. South Carolina signee. Got a little hair on his fastball. He humped up on that one. Boys are going to have to shorten their swing right here. So big right-hander, Vito Valencius. I've seen a hard fastball. I've seen a late breaking hook, and that looked like it was a little different grip. May have been his changeup. Had some late dive to it. Little run. Leading off the top of the 7th inning for the Saints is Tyler Harrington, who's now on the bump. Trey Bird and Eli Smith with Josh, Drew, and Tate waiting in the wings. This is a great high school baseball game. Beautiful facility, 2 well-coached teams. This is why you play the game. This is why baseball is the greatest game ever invented. Here we go. We got the top of the 7th. I would not be surprised if the big right-hander came in to challenge Tyler with a heater. And if I know Tyler, if it's around the plate and it's straight, he's going to take him a barnyard hack. See if he can put one in the trees and left. Excellent battle right here between 2 good-looking young baseball players. So we got a South Carolina signee versus a University of Memphis signee. Vito Valencius versus Tyler Harrington. See who wins this battle. First pitch of the 7th inning. That's a ground ball to third. That's a foul ball. Just a little topper, about a 3-hopper. Third baseman Kenny did a nice job coming on over and getting that ball in foul territory. But it was foul. We have a beautiful view of the third base line. Just foul. No balls, 1 strike. Valencia's quickly on top. Pitcher Tyler Harrington. Breaking ball. Out and in the dirt. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball, outer half. Tyler swung through it. Vito quickly on top. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball. Spiked it in front of home plate. Larea still blocking balls. He's been beaten up a little bit tonight. Still back there blocking it. Tough as nail catcher. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th inning. Fastball way out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Way to work him. Good first at bat here against Vito. Tyler singled. Flew out to the right fielder and singled. 2 for 3 on the night. That's another foul ball down the third baseline. Again, I think that ball was a little bit out. Tyler got just enough of it to stay alive. That ball kicked foul. That was a little tougher play for the third baseman. That was not as hard hit. Tyler probably would have beaten that ball out if it had stayed fair, but it jumped into foul territory. The count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Right-handed hitting power hitter Tyler Harrington. He made his mom and daddy very happy by choosing to stay home playing at hometown University of Memphis. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's a fastball up. Tyler got good wood on it. Right field. Right fielder, long run, ended up in foul territory and made the catch for the first out of the inning. Now hitting is Trey Bird, first baseman. Fastball away. Trey's had a tough one at bat tonight, but boy, he had a big pick at first base. Big defensive play. Quickly, 2 balls, no strikes. Good job by Trey. How about a 1-out walk here? Let's get on and get something cooking here. 2 balls, no strikes. First baseman Trey Bird. Looked like he may have turned that ball over a little bit. Trey swung through it. That evens the count. Or not evens the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Trey's still on top here. It's a fastball. Taken for a strike. Good pitch. Looked like the outer half. Maybe a little higher than the belt. Belly button high. Now it evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. First baseman Trey Bird. Ooh, that almost got him. Again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the Saints are making Vito work. Top of the 7th, 1 out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good piece of hitting right there. First baseman's not over there. He's going to beat that ball out. That's a C&I single. Second baseman made a nice play. He ended up diving for it, but the first baseman, Kurtz, went after the ball too. Vito was a little late getting to the bag, but second baseman, Godbout, couldn't get off a throw. He caught it way to his left, deep in the hole, and ended up catching the ball on his backside and tried to make a backside throw, but just couldn't. So that's a clean base hit for Trey Bird. So Saints got something cooking. Let's continue to put pressure on here, and Eli Smith's up the bat. Eli had a nice base hit right back up the box his last at bat. He's 1 for 3 on the night. 1 out, man on first. Saints leading 3-2 in the top of the 7th inning. Oh, that's a fastball in off the plate. Eli took it. Ball got by the catcher, and Trey Bird's in scoring position. One ball, no strikes. Vito Valencius, big hard-throwing right-hander on the mound for Baylor. Right fielder Eli Smith hitting for the Saints. Eli's right on that plate. Fastball down, good take. 2 balls, no strikes. The left fielder is playing very shallow. Everyone else pretty well straight up. They're actually shallow all the way around. They're going to challenge Eli to get one over their head. 2 balls and no strikes. Vito took a little too much time. Eli chose to call timeout. Umpire gave it to him. Steps out, resets. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, man on second base. Trey Bird reached on a hit. Fastball up and away. Good take. Coach Hop's going to make him take here. Like to see Josh get up there with a couple runners on. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Trey Bird leading off second base. Fastball down. That ball's in the dirt. Ball 4. We're cooking. And Josh has been hot. Swinging a good bat. So Eli's having a darn good day. On for the second time. And Josh Russell. Josh singled, beat out a ball to shortstop, utilizing his superior speed. Was hit by a pitch, and then he flew out to the right fielder. He made Valencius, who then was playing right field, range pretty well down the right field line, made a nice catch. So Josh is 1 for 2, has scored a run, and he is swinging the bat very well. See if he can split a gap right here. See him use that sprinter speed. This is a big run right here. Saints need to add a couple on, if at all possible. Baylor's got the top of the lineup coming up next inning. Oh, that's a ball, and that is way outside off the catcher's shoulder. That was good luck for the catcher. No way he was blocking that one. Runners advance. Got a man on second and third, 1 out. The always dangerous Josh Russell up the bat. Saints have something cooking. 1 ball, no strikes. Second and third. Just put that ball in play. Infield is in. They can't give up any more runs. Fastball. Good location, outer half. Good pitcher's pitch right there. Don't mind Josh taking that unless he was looking for a heater out. That's a good ball to take. So the infield's in. They're going to be looking to cut down Trey with 1 out. Probably going on contact. That's a breaking ball in the dirt. Heck of a job by Larea. This young man's really impressed me at catcher. Very strong defensive catcher back there for Baylor. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Josh, get that ball through the infield, baby. 2-1 pitch. Nuts. So Josh hit it hard, right on the button. Infield playing in, though. Smart base running by Trey. He'd have been a dead duck if he'd have gone home. So Josh out 4-3 on the putout. And now batting is Drew Atkins. Drew is due for a big hit. He's been hitting the ball hard and hitting the ball with some tough luck. He's barreled several balls just right at people. See if he can drive home these runs here. Breaking ball. Up. Ball 1. Umpire may have missed that one. Thank goodness it was in our favor. Drew took that breaking ball, which he should have. Fastball. I think he just gave it back to him. I think that was a makeup pitch. I think that first breaking ball was in there, and then that pitch looked like it was probably 5 inches out, and he got it. So we're back even, 1-1. Backwards, but probably what the count should be. Ground ball, third base. Oh, I was hoping he was going to kick it, and he made the play, 5-3. So Baylor was able to wriggle out of a jam right there. But, hey, this game's ours. We got to get this leadoff man. We got the right guy on the bump, playing some good defense. We need 3 outs. Saints failed to score. We got 1 hit. Baylor made no errors, and we left 2 guys on base. We're heading into the bottom of the 7th inning. Tyler Harrington is back on the bump. We got Peyton Moore in at third base. Otherwise, the defense remains the same. So here we are, bottom of the 7th inning. Saints on top, 3-2. Baylor's going to have their 9-1-2 hitters up. We got Caleb Hampton, who had a nice base hit his last at bat. Then Danny Corona and Henry Godbout. So here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning. Caleb Hampton, the left fielder, up the bat. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out and got a base hit back in the 5th. First pitch fastball in on his hands. Fouled off. Strike one. Need to get this leadoff man. We don't want Corona up with runners in scoring position. I think he's a legit threat to clear the outfield wall any at bat. Quickly, no balls. 1 strike. Fastball called. Taken 0-2. Let's be smart right here, Tyler Harrington. Nothing too good. Let's be smart. How about a good setup pitch? I want him to stay elevated. Breaking ball. Just up. Good pitch. Good pitch. Borderline pitch. Would have loved to see the umpire ring him up. I think that was up a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's good. I like the way he elevated now. He's going to set himself up for a nice breaking ball. Jonah needs to stay low. There it is. Got it. Great job by Jonah. So that was a breaking ball. Went off of Jonah's glove, almost all the way to the backstop. Jonah picked it up, flicked his wrist with his bazooka arm. Trey Bird continues to be so impressive with his stretches. That just goes so unnoticed by first baseman. He came to the inside part of the bag in foul territory to receive the throw from Jonah, squared up to him, and reached to get the first out of the inning. So big strikeout for Tyler Harrington to lead off the inning. Danny Corona's up. Danny popped up to the pitcher, walked, and singled. So he's 1 for 2 on the night. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Saints leading 3-2 in a fun high school baseball game to watch. Fastball up, kind of a 2/3 swing by Corona. I think he was fooled a little bit. Fouled it off to the left side. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is where an athlete like Tyler, who's played in some really big high school basketball games, he has played at the highest level of high school baseball during the summer in some big wooden bat showcases. And just kind of a been there, done that. The moment doesn't become too big for him. Full of confidence, continues to attack the hitters. That last pitch was a fastball, upper edge of the zone, and another kind of, I wouldn't say a half swing, but not a full swing by Corona, and fouled it off. So Tyler's in front, 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. Corona decides to call timeout a little bit late. Surprised the umpire gave it to him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See somebody make a play right here. That's a fist job to first baseman Bird. He's underneath it. 2 outs. That's a great pitch. Got in on his hands. Sawed him off. So we're almost there. We're not out of the woods yet.
Let's go, 1-3.
So Henry Godbout's up. Henry, hard line drive to Michael at short, his first at bat. Then he was hit by a pitch, and then he walked. Fastball, breaking ball, I'm sorry. Late break, outer half, taken for a strike. Quickly 0-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Nobody on. Fastball, swing, foul ball to the right side. Good hard fastball down around those knees. Quickly 0-2. Quickly 0-2. The second baseman, Henry Godbout. Godbout's had a lot of action this game on defense. He's made some nice plays. Showed a lot of range to his right on a clutch play 2 innings ago. We had some runners, bases juiced and 2 outs. Jonah had a nice hit up the middle, and he ranged way to his right and made a big-time play. So we got a 0-2 count on the second baseman, Godbout. Hit his spot. That's right where Jonah was set up. Jonah was set up high and outside. That setup's a nice hook right here. Let's see if he can really change speeds and get Godbout out on his front foot. 0-2. Got him! Strike 3. Oh, man. He set it up perfect, and he just nutted up with the strikeout. Pulled the string on a breaking ball. What a big win by our Briarcrest Saints. Oh, my goodness. Hey, this Baylor team, I guarantee you, is we'll be battling them. If we expect to go to state this year, the trek's going to be going through Baylor. That was a big-time win for our Saints. Preston Ewing, 5 1/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, allowed only 5 hits. He did allow 2 runs. And Tyler Harrington came in and pitched an inning and 2/3 and got Baylor 1-2-3 in that bottom of the 7th inning, and beautiful job setting up that last out. He got a breaking ball called, tight break, perfect location, foul ball, elevated fastball, perfect location, hit his spot, and then came back, pulled that string, and got the strikeout. This is a big-time win for the Saints. Big-time high school baseball game. What a joy to watch. 2 awesome teams. And the Saints win 3-2. So we'll be back on the air tomorrow. First game, I believe, starts at 2 o'clock. So hopefully you'll be able to tune in tomorrow.
1 o'clock Central.
1 o'clock Central Time. 2 o'clock Eastern Time. We are Eastern Time here in Chattanooga. So 1 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. Good night. Enjoyed it.